Is it the same as online dating? I'm not too sure. We'll get understanding a little later. But let me ask you, Mr. Nambo's favorite question about your level in French language. The ability to communicate in the French language gives you an upper hand in your education, career development. Come to Alliance Française in Accra. At Alliance Française would help you develop an all-round language skill set. That's reading, writing, and speaking in a multicultural and multinational environment. We have experienced and professional teachers. Now they have flexible time schedule, in-person, online, and hybrid classes. We also have French for teenagers and children aged 3 years and above. Here's what you can do. You can call them and register on 050128 7814 or 0501287818. Better still, you might want to visit them on their website, www.afaccra.org. Friendship Your Life. Now, that is Mr. Godwin's Numbers favorite question to ask, and he's been promising in the last 1 year of enrolling in the French class. Don't be like him. Go there and enroll now. So today's conversation, as I said, is about online dating. Now, somebody who brings me a lot of energy. I feel like my energy is a little low this morning. Let's see how it goes by the end of this conversation, because she has it in the reservoir. Okay. Yabita. Yabita is here, TV personality. You know her so much on social media, but mostly here on MX TV. And else joining us, but we've got a birthday boy, Jonathan Eduji, actor and content creator. Happy birthday, Eduji. Happy New Year. We haven't seen you this year. Have you been here this year?
No.
No. So happy birthday and happy New Year to you. How's your birthday coming? How old are you? What are you doing for your birthday?
How old am I? I like to keep it private.
Why, are you a woman?
No, I'm not a woman. I like to keep it private.
There's women that keep their age private.
I don't want people to just something like household.
What are you doing with the age?
My age?
Yeah.
Oh, it's private. Age, yeah.
What's your view about birthdays? My father says that a minute above your head, nearer to your grave. Have you thought about it? So why don't you say your age so that we're grateful to God for your life?
I'm 20-something. Okay. Somewhere going to late 20s, something like that.
That's fine. We thank God for your life. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you know, I live here. I live in this house with you. Would you know you're bitter? And I say you're bitter.
I don't know what can...
Bitter.
No, no. You see that... CHA. Yeah, bitter.
Ah,
yes.
So it's the B. The B is high up there.
Yes.
So bitter.
Yeah, bitter.
Okay. Mr. Nambo.
I'm your third guest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll make Mr. Nambo the third guest until our third guest is here. But yeah, Lisa, have you dated online before?
Okay, I'm not even going to lie. It's a lot of things, but my very first relationship, which was in the university, level 100, was with somebody I had met on Facebook.
Nice.
Yes. Nice. I mean, it was nice till it casted, but...
Okay, always like that. Always. Everything is always nice.
But at the time, I really thought we were going to end up getting married.
Wow.
I was planning wedding in my head.
But that was your first year. That was your first...
I've watched so many Disney movies. I was thinking that we were going to date for like 10 years.
But you also know that Disney movies, Nayana Ekasi. You took the path that you like.
Yes.
And stayed with it.
Yes.
Nice.
And it was lovely.
So that was your first ever online dating.
Yes.
Now let's understand it. Because you met the person online and you dated online, or you met the person and then started
We actually started dating before we met in person.
In person.
Yes.
Okay. Did you?
Yeah.
Have you dated online before?
Yeah, several times.
Okay.
Yeah, several times. It's from the beginning, it's a nice experience because you want to get to know the person and all of that. But later on, when you get to see the person in person and get to know the person in person as well, you get to find out that it's not what you think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of thing. It's a whole different experience, actually.
Okay.
Is that the same experience?
You're my guest.
So, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Hello, Salambo.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you dated online before?
I don't know what... Okay, so I realized we're trying to define the online dating thing, and I know that... So, I was going to ask a question, and now it's just... There's the online dating platforms like Tinder and the rest, okay, where people subscribe. They go look for love. When you get on there, you subscribe, and then you find a match.
Yeah, but you
someone
pick it up
matches
from
you.
there. You decide whether
Yes.
it continues online or not.
And then there is the social media one where, well, maybe you can describe Tinder even as social media.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
And then there's the IG one and all that. But there's also the one, it's not online. Phone, would you call it online?
Technically, yes.
So roommate says, one of those things, school, or we just finished school. Roommate is talking to the friend in Canada, and the friend has a friend. So, engaging on the phone. Oh, my friend is here. Do you want to talk to my friend?
Oh, mutuals.
And then,
That's what it's called. Mutuals.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, my God.
Yeah.
So says, oh, my friend is here. Would you like to? It wasn't even my friend is here. Oh, Godwin, talk to my friend. I'm coming. I'm just going to do something and come. So you engage the person on the phone. You become friends. You all become friends, and then you start talking. And then, the other person in Canada, you talk to the person, and you strike a connection. You like each other. You talk for a while, and then you meet them in person, just like everybody else. And then I never got to meet the person, anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it wasn't a relation. Again, it's just it was an attraction. Talk, video calls.
As for the defining what it is, we just want
we said
to
dating, right?
Online dating.
So that's what I'm saying. That dating means dating means you're talking to the person. It's not a relationship. So I guess so.
But we'll stretch the conversation and say that dating as in relationship. Let's look at the traditional, the conventional meaning of dating in Ghana, which means that you're in a relationship. Because we like to think
we didn't
that
get to that level.
Yeah, we like to think that you're in a relationship. The end game is marriage, or the end game is whatever you're looking for. If it's companionship or you just want friendship in it. If your objective of starting that relationship with dating that person is, then that's relationship. I would say. Okay, so you all have had certain experience. So that's
have you dated anyone before?
That's why for some reason.
Not even on phone. You talk to the person till you meet the person.
No.
Somebody connects you. And says, "So this is my brother. This is my friend."
So you always knew the person better.
Yes. And whoever would even find my number or come on social media to send me a message is because I know the person already and they're trying to connect with you. But
a complete stranger.
Yes, I'm quite a closed book. Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
It's just so we get the conversation clear also for our viewers. There's also the situation where, again, you don't always depend on the person. For instance, you may know the person not in person. So, like, say, for instance, your sister. I know Yabita has a sister, for instance. If I know she has a sister, maybe I've seen her pictures and all that.
Yes.
And then we're talking on phone, and we become friends on phone. And then we meet and decide to maybe go on a date. And that's also online dating, isn't it? That's
if you're met, then it's not online. We like to think that
if you meet the person,
online
it's online
dating is more like stranger.
Yeah,
like
stranger
you meet
to
a
stranger
stranger, and then you kind of start with friendship, and then it kind of blossoms into some kind of relationship, and then you get to meet.
Also, I like to think that whatever you're doing, you would have done if you met somebody physically, if you met somebody physically, or if maybe you were cohabitating, if you're living, or if you lived in the same area or something, maybe that's what you're doing online. Knowing me, knowing you.
Yes.
If you were together, you go out or you meet physically and you have conversations, okay? But this one, because you're doing that online. So you know what? I'm going to come online at 7 p.m. So we'll meet you at 7 p.m. You've dated it down. So I think it is whatever you see physically in a relationship online. This is why it has the pros and the cons. If you listen to DG, he says that he's done this severally until he will meet the person and the person is not what they think.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means that the cons of being on online dating is what you now get to see or what you have at some point, because gestures, people's behavior, mannerism, and now you can see it. It's not what the person is telling you.
There have been reports of people that have met people online. They started dating, and then you get to meet the person in real life, and they turn out to be like a predator. They may be preying on young ladies on social media. I mean, we've read articles about that. We've seen documentaries. So I try to be very careful.
We'll go to the disadvantages and the challenges of online. Let's come back, okay? How did you start dating online? Let's see a common thread. How did you start?
Okay, so I posted a picture and she liked the picture. She came to my DM and was like, she wants us to be friends. So we started talking, getting to know each other, and she was like, oh, I'm a nice guy. I said, oh, she's also a nice girl. It's like she wants to get me, she wants to get to know me more. So we should actually we should take this friendship to another level. So I knew, okay, she wanted a relationship. So I was like, okay, then let's find a way to meet. So I would talk. So that way I can tell whether she's a nice person, she's someone actually I would love to be with or not. Yes, until you meet a person and it's not what you actually want.
Okay. I'd come to you and how you met on Facebook and all, but you will just give us a minute, just a minute. We'll be back. Our guest is in and then join us for the conversation. Let's take a minute.
So I'm back to my original position as also co-host of the AM Club. Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Before we did, we were talking about online dating, and our third guest is in. Hello.
Hello.
She's not a new face. This is your second time here, isn't it?
Third time.
Third time on the show, on this.
Yeah.
On the
Okay,
AM.
no,
Second on the AM Club.
Yeah,
Yes. Welcome. Please, the Nigerian name. I don't want to dare.
Ememekanem.
Ememekanem.
Yes.
Nice one. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we're talking about online dating. We have stories of Yabitha having dated online before. My brother here, same. Have you met someone online before?
Yeah, I have met someone online before.
Where? Which platform?
It was actually on Tinder.
Tinder?
Yeah.
You're on Tinder? Okay. Tell me, first of all, why did you join? What was the purpose of joining Tinder? Were you looking for love? Were you looking to meet?
And also looking to get a relationship out of it. So I've met a couple of people, but there's this particular person I met, and though I haven't seen him in person before, but so far so good, it's actually going well. And aside from that, there was a time my friend met someone on Facebook, and they're currently married with a child. So I actually think...
You sound like you're still in that. Are you still in that relationship?
No.
Okay, you said it's going well, so I thought.
No, I mean
still...
for my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
your experience.
My experience. Okay. I'm still talking to the person though.
Currently. Okay.
And it's going quite well.
Okay. You guys understand. There's an agreement that we're seeing each other.
Yes.
You don't sound so sure. What is the problem?
Because the person is not in Accra.
Okay.
So, yeah, we can't see each other physically.
Okay.
But we communicate.
So it's both long distance and, of course, it's online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go to Yabita to tell me. But hello, AM Club. I am really enjoying today's topic. What about it are you enjoying? Let me know. Eric Sarkodie from Konongo, dating or online dating can be likened to those relationships where parents look for a wife or husband for their children. Some are okay, some are not. Jacob marrying Rebecca in the Bible was likewise. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that story.
Right. Please, good morning. My name is EKS, and please take on the issue of let me take on the issue. I haven't tried online dating before, but it's possible to be in a relationship with someone through social media. Only if you guys communicate very well, it's possible that can work. Okay, Yabitha, so how did it start and what was it like for you? Do you have times you come and meet online? Like what?
Yes, it was you see, it was very funny because growing up, I didn't like guys. Like, I didn't like the concept of relationship, and I was a tomboy, so I mean, it makes sense. And then after senior high, we all had Facebook accounts. We were posting pictures, and sometimes I think, how did this person like me? Because I look at those photos and I'm like, hey.
So you're looking at them today, but at that time it would fit the purpose. Well, no.
Well, yes. And I think I posted a picture same as him, and then he didn't comment. He just sent me a message on Messenger, and then we started talking. It took quite a while before we met in person, but then we had already started a relationship. He knew my sentiments about relationships, and then he sort of, I wouldn't use the word groom, but he kind of helped me take that aversion away, where I felt like, okay, it's safe to be in a relationship. You just take it slow, take it one step at a time. The unfortunate thing is it just ended 2 years after.
Okay, let's be on the happy side before we go to the sad side. So, how long did you date before seeing
2 years.
But by this time you were seeing his photos?
Yes, he was always sending me photos, videos.
Okay.
So
Did you think that his pictures and his behavior and his talks were matching? Did you?
Like, till I met him?
Yes.
Yes.
It was the same?
It was the same. Thankfully, I wasn't catfished.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, so what was it like if you say you were dating? Like what everybody would do in the morning, they'll send you a message.
Yes.
By this time, did you move to your personal numbers, like on phone and all
so now
of
we're
that?
doing WhatsApp.
Okay.
And we would, you see, that's why I keep saying that I had this whole Disney World thing in my head. Look, we would even date online. We would set time and say, okay, 8 p.m., we're going to watch this movie together. So he puts the movie on his laptop, and I put it on my laptop, and then we're video calling. I mean, we're wasting airtime, but...
You're not. You're only doing what you... Because if you're a physical, then you're going to have a date, dinner, like you would go to Silverbed and buy popcorn.
Exactly.
Okay.
But now we're doing it in our rooms.
That's it. Right. Eduji. So she sent you the message.
Yeah.
Now, let's stay on this one, because when I read a little bit about online dating, one of the things it said, or I discovered, was the fact that it gives control. And the control that gives is to the women. That's why I'm fascinated about the fact that the woman was the one that sent you the message in your DM. Because where the woman cannot physically, because of society, cannot move to a man to say that, hey, I like you, statistics is saying that online is giving them an opportunity to have control and be able to move to a man and say that they like you. So let me in. So you will say she started a conversation.
Yeah, started a conversation.
Okay. So did you have times and dates you would also?
I actually had time for her because I realized that she actually had interest in me. So I was like, okay, this person is also a nice person, so let me also get to know her more. So I also had time for her. I didn't have the idea, I didn't have that mindset that, oh, okay, a girl is actually trying to like me or that, so I shouldn't give her that attention or that.
You gave that attention. Yeah. Did you like her too?
I liked her based on how she was talking. She was very positive. She would send me texts every morning, motivating me.
But why? Did she think you were demotivated in life?
No. You know, she was actually watching my content and stuff. So she liked everything. She was like, oh, Charlie, you can do it. You're doing well. Keep going. Don't stop. Those things. So I felt like, oh, this girl, Charlie, she's an angel. Like, she's doing the right thing. Because even your family people don't even motivate you like that.
Okay.
But she was doing it all right. Like, she's a nice girl. So, I mean, it was like that. So I liked them more for that side.
Did you eventually meet in person?
We never met, but we exchanged contacts and we started WhatsApping. Later, I got to realize certain things about her. And
like what?
Like it. Okay, she actually had an ex. She was with somebody, and at the same time wanting to be with me, but she didn't tell me she was dating somebody.
We'll stay on this, Gordon. Another thing I discovered when I was reading was the fact that it empowers you to want to talk to many people. You're not putting your eggs in one basket, so it gives you variety. So you're talking to so many people. That's if you're the type that doesn't have time to want to try one first before you move on to the other. So it gives room for you to choose out of a pool of people. That's one advantage, or just to somebody and disadvantage to another person. But
to
you
add
have
to
a
that,
question?
No. For your question, to add to that, I'm thinking the reason why that is possible is because with online, you're not limited. If it's physical, you can't see so many people at the same time. So whereas you're dating this person, you have to meet this person, you have to meet this person. You can't do that. But online, you have that freedom to. While you're even talking to this one, you could be texting, chatting with the other person at the same time. So I think that's where the difference is created.
You should try it. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
So what did you, in knowing how online is empowering women, though you went onto Tinder yourself, put up your profile and said you were open to talk to somebody, did you move to this man yourself, or he came to you?
I know he came to me.
He came to you.
Yeah.
What about the profile, or what did you see? Because this is not physical. What made you want to give him the opportunity out of the many online?
Communication, the way he spoke, and his intentions through his words, because I've not met him physically, his intentions through his words, and he spoke to me in a respectful manner. So that alone isolated him from others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this to suggest that others had called and they were, you know, when they spoke, you could tell that you're rude, disrespectful, you know?
Aside from being disrespectful, there's how someone speaks to you, and you get to, you're like, nah, I can't deal with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any stereotype in online dating? Now let's break it into two, where going on a dating app. This means that I'm looking. I want to be looked for too. And then not going on a dating app, but you're living your normal social life on social media. And then somebody sends you a message, and maybe you like the tone of their message, or, you know, something. Is there any stereotype if you went on the app that suggests that you're looking for? Do you get people giving you negative energy?
Yeah. Some feels like I went on the app to get to meet people. So some guys felt I'm doing hookup. They're like, when you start chatting, oh, you just started chatting with me. You're like, can we meet in a certain place? And I'm like, what? We just started talking. And one of them said, Tinder is for hookup. So if you're on Tinder, it means you're doing hookup.
Wow. Okay. So, but is there a little amount of truth in that?
From my perspective,
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
So just to add to it again, I'm just adding. So Tinder sort of degenerated into that level. It started out, of course, intentionally among the whites. They know how to look for love online and all those stuff. But after some time, especially when it came to Africa, it became that platform where everybody thought of it as, if you're looking for a girl to just shine, just hook up with, that's where you go to. So people who were serious with themselves never got on Tinder. So much that you find that when you know somebody who is on Tinder, you feel, even you, if I found Yabitha on Tinder, I think...
Yeah, you look at me some way.
I'll say no.
But why don't I know the app though?
You don't know the app?
Yeah.
Never.
Is it common?
Very.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever see the series on Netflix, The Tinder Swindler?
No, maybe that was a problem.
The Tinder Swindler.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy who was hooking up with women online
Okay.
and was swindling them.
Now, does it feel the same? Do you feel the butterflies in your stomach?
Yes.
Like you will,
Honestly.
like if you met somebody,
Yes.
you will feel, it's the same
Yes.
feeling?
When you see their messages, when you see that they're trying to call you, video call, you're trying to talk to you on phone, the feeling is there. And then no matter what you're doing, you're like, oh, let me hang on and just pick up their call, talk to them. You can stay on phone for hours.
Okay. Do you have that, did you have that urge at some point before finding out all of she's with an ex and that, which I think if it wasn't online, it can still happen, because if you met somebody today, whatever challenge it was could happen. But did you ever feel that urge to want to meet her? Like, you know, I want to see you. Like, I want to hold you, kind of.
Yeah,
Whether
it
you're
was
not
there.
a ghost.
It was there. Like, I really wanted to meet her. I really wanted to get to know her. But, I mean, getting to know them, you know, how long would they be like, I like you, I like you, I like you? If it's real, it's going to be there for long. But if it's not real and it's just because of physical looks, it's going to be short.
Okay.
It's not going to be long. So sometimes you need to keep the conversation going for a long while
Like
for
how
you to
long?
know.
Like how long?
For me, I can be with you close like a year.
Okay.
Just chatting, and we've still not met.
Wow.
You get it? Because there are people who just want to get into a relationship for what they want, personal interest.
Yeah.
And people
Which
don't.
there's nothing wrong in it though.
And people don't also get into relationships based on like knowing you for real, like just you. It's just probably okay. MFI is beautiful, so I just want to be with her. But when you get close to MFI, you get to understand who MFI is. It's like you don't really.
But you see, it is what you saw about MFR, and
That
it is there.
attracted
Why are you
you
looking
to the
at the other
person.
things?
Oh,
Is it that MFI is beautiful. But when you met MFI, she was not beautiful. That one, outrightly, there's nothing.
You see, I
Let's
think
walk away.
that when people meet people online, they have this, they get to know them, they have this idea they've coined in their head about them. So then when you get to meet the person and it doesn't match up to what you were thinking the person is, then there's this disappointment. Yes, and then you start losing interest.
Because, for instance, for example, you see MFA on social media and you are like, oh, she's a very nice person, humble and cool. Yes. But you get to meet MFA in person. MFA is very rude. She talks anyhow. So there you be like, she's beautiful, but the real person is not.
Other things.
Yeah,
is it in terms of physical attributes or
physical? She's beautiful. Like you want to get to know and get close. But when you get close to the person, the real person, as to how she talks, how she responds to people, it's off. It's different.
Let me add to that again. Let me add to what you're saying. It's the perks of social media and online dating, because there's a saying, and whether it's true or not, that distance makes the heart go fonder. You know, so when you don't have the thing, you yearn to, you desire it because you don't have it. You've not seen this person before. My goodness, this guy, I can't wait to see her. You know, there's that excitement, and there are so many things you don't see that online conceals. So compared to when you finally meet the person, number one, you see how she relates with other people. Online, you wouldn't know how she relates with other people. You know, it's all about the two of you. But in person, you see how she talks to this person, you see how she talks to this person, you see how she even flirts with somebody else. Like, okay, you know, so there's something about in person that sort of also adds to a relationship that makes, you know, and when you don't get it online and you finally see it, it's like, oh, okay, this is not what I was expecting, you know?
Have you gotten to the stage where you're feeling the butterflies?
No.
No? No?
No.
What about him?
I can tell. I can tell.
What is keeping, apart from the fact that he spoke to you respectively, what's keeping the, what can we call it now?
Relationship?
Is it a relationship?
It's not like a relationship.
It's not like a relationship. Can we be setting of what we're doing? Are we in a relationship?
For her, it's not like a relationship, but probably for him,
it's a relationship.
Yes, you're still getting to know the person, right?
Yes.
But how are you getting to know the person if you're not in a relationship?
We communicate almost every day. Not on the app. I left the app. So he got my contacts. We're communicating on WhatsApp.
Is he still on the app or is he left too?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. He said he's left, but I can't tell.
Okay.
So, how long have you been talking?
4 months, let's say 6 months.
6 months.
Is he in Ghana though?
No, he's not in Ghana.
Okay.
Would you say you can date a person for 6 months? Is it safe to say that I'm dating someone? Because we were trying to do the Ghanaian thing and all that, but let's go back to the actual understanding of dating and in a relationship. So dating is you're talking to the person, okay? You're not in a relationship. It's not official. You've not agreed that I'm with you, right? And then there's a relationship where you know that we're together. We have plans together. We're doing things together, okay? So for 6 months, would you say that talking to someone online is still dating, or you are in a relationship? For how long can you talk to someone?
Or you would know. You will feel it when it is time to want to see the person.
Okay. Depending on the intentions. The dating here is the intentions. So both parties, they have to be verbal about it. Okay, are we dating? Are we not dating?
Have you said I love you to each other yet?
No, but I can love a friend.
Okay.
I can say I love you to a friend, a female friend.
When you tell a man that you found on a dating app where you're looking for love, as soon as you say I love you, it doesn't mean it cannot be compared to what you are telling a friend.
Friendship love.
Or even, you understand what I'm saying? There was an intention from the beginning.
Okay.
I'm on an online platform where I'm looking for love. You understand? And we've declared our intentions that we are looking for love, but we're getting to know each other. But as soon as you proclaim love, then wouldn't you say that you've hit the mark? You've gotten to that point as to whether you're going to be in a relationship or not?
You have to tell him the kind of love. I could tell him I love you. It could be on the friendship level, you know. The love could be on the friendship level. Romantic love is different from friendship love.
True.
So I could
And he
just
understands it as so, and the man will understand it as so as you saying you love them is just, oh, she's getting to know me, she's dating me, and she just loves me.
Yeah, but love you for what I've seen now. What you've shown me now is what I'm loving.
So when the love goes to jump something else, what would that love be?
Yeah,
And how I know
because I think
whether
that
that love
the
is.
depth of it, right?
I'm trying to
understand. I'm trying to understand which I think is not far from the truth. Maybe we're not getting the perfect words to describe, but if it's on the surface, we're not saying how much do you love me. There's no rule to measure it here. I think that because it's the early stages and I'm getting to know you so far, I like what I'm seeing and hearing. So for what I'm seeing, I love you.
I don't think you should say I love you.
Yeah, I think you said I like you. I like you so much.
Okay.
Like, you like the
because
person.
I love you it carries a lot of weight.
And you see, women saying that words mean a lot to women.
Yes.
So you see,
No, we're
a
trying to
man can be
understand
telling
this.
you, a man can be telling you, I love you, and you will not say anything. Like, this is what I'm saying. Until they know that they love this person
true.
too.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
be honest with me. Women don't generally say I love you until they know that they love this person. Okay. But a man can be throwing the love, and because maybe they actually do love you, or they are just saying it, and they'll be throwing their love yous there. But a woman waits. But when a woman finally says I love you,
then you know
I
that
feel,
okay.
But
I
that's what
believe.
she's saying. So she's saying that no,
but the way
I
she's
can
saying
say
it is like even
Well,
if she says I love you,
we're not on the men. We're just generally talking about.
Anyway, you know what?
Online.
Let's recalibrate
Yeah.
this conversation. What are the general advantages of dating online? General advantages. I'll go first. I think that it gives you a lot to choose from the pool. Like, you can talk to 10 people at a time, so long as you don't mind losing sleep. You know, yeah, you can test different things at the same time, and then you can now know which one you like.
Yeah. Personally, I think one of the advantages of online dating for me was the prevention of issues. Because till I met him, we didn't have as much issues as like when we finally got together, got to see each other more often. Because like whatever you're doing on your phone is none of my business. I see that you're giving me time, right? You're giving me time. You're always there when I'm calling you. You're picking up. If I have issues, I want to talk to somebody. You are there.
But it can clash. Let me stay there. If I'm not giving you time, it's not because I'm not seeing you. I can be dating you online, but I can genuinely be busy or talking to other people because it's the same ear and the same person talking.
With that, the person recognizes the fact that we haven't met in person, so they try to
They're
put
putting
in more
effort.
Yes.
Tell me, let's fast forward to when you met him. What's that one thing that disappointed you, regardless the number of pictures you had seen, videos you had seen? What's that thing that
Was the height the same?
Oh yes. But I think he had a little bit of ego. Like he's the type of person that.
How old were you at the time?
Wait, I'll have to do some
University, they're
calculation.
19 or 20. I don't know.
16.
I was like 18.
18.
17
I'll come back
years.
to you. LG, you said you had tried it severally, but this is one instance that you're giving me. Did you try one that you eventually went to meet physically?
Yeah. I tried one. I spoke to her. I got into her DM. We started talking, getting to know. But I
This
realized,
time you spoke to
yeah,
her.
I actually spoke to her.
What about her made you talk to her? Go into a DM.
Okay, one, it's her pictures.
Okay.
When you see a girl, definitely, when you like her, like, she's beautiful. Okay,
Which is the first thing for men.
Yeah.
That's what
So
they
now
see.
you want to get to know her more and understand, like, know who she is for her. And you start talking to her and realize she's still a different person. Like,
Let me ask you honest question. When you were going to see her, was it genuinely because you wanted to have a relationship, like you were planning, say, a foul wearing, or you wanted to go see if this is what you see in pictures?
This is what I got. Yeah.
Which one were you genuinely when you said that day and the time when you were going to see her?
Honestly, yeah. When I go into the DM, the intention was to get to know her as a friend, start dating her, and then maybe next in marriage.
All this, we're doing that online.
Yes, that was when me get into her DM, trying to talk to her. You know, it was like that. But then along the line, you could see that if you don't text them, they don't text you. It's like the energy is not there, you know. For me, I think it should be supposed to be 50-50. Like, you know, I should be for you, should be for me. But when immediately you stop texting her, she won't text you.
After you met her?
No, I mean online. When you get into...
So when you were getting to know her, when you don't text her, she doesn't text
No,
back?
she doesn't text back.
And you were still...
But after we've texted for like 6 months. You know, it
So
was
was
like
after the 6
all
months
the
that
time.
she wasn't texting back or doing?
you know, for a moment, I felt like, okay, let me now pause. Let me see how she was.
Her energy.
Yeah.
But why did you say it's 50-50? Is it true? Can it be 50-50?
Yeah,
because then
it's
two
supposed to be 50.
two people like each other at the same time? Because I posted my picture. You saw me and you liked me, so you like me first.
Yeah, but in
so
the
don't
process
forget
of
your 50. You've started
On a 40.
on a level.
On a level, yeah,
so
sure.
this woman who is at the receiving end has to now come up.
okay.
Did you give that chance?
Yeah, sure. I was giving her that energy, like morning, afternoon, evening.
But did you give her the chance to come up to your level?
I can't really tell.
Because you liked her
was like
on
I
a
was
certain
giving her
level,
that
you
attention.
expected the same amount from her too.
From the beginning, no.
But
in the process,
that's reasonable.
Yeah,
That's
I was giving
reasonable.
her that. I was giving her that attention, getting to know her. We spoke about family, friends, everything. But immediately you don't text back. You see that she doesn't actually.
Do you also know that there's some people that are lazy text? Some people are purely responders. They're not initiators.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
But MFA, you can still put in an effort.
Yeah.
I mean, you see this person texting you every time.
Yeah.
They're always texting you. At least one day, wake up and text.
Yeah, say hi.
So she never initiated a conversation.
But you see them posting. You see them on the
okay.
You see that kind of thing.
Sorry.
So
Okay.
it's like
you know that
the interest is not.
there are some people that like calling rather than texting.
Did you attempt that?
Yeah, but actually, in the friendship start, you would
You're
ask
getting to know the
everything.
person.
Like
Yeah,
you're getting to
you
know
know
the
these things
person.
until you get to know the
Yeah.
person.
You
That's
get
why I
what
wanted
kind
to
of
ask you.
person-
Okay, at what level did you start experiencing it? If it's in the beginning, then like MFI said, it's understandable. You're getting to know a woman. She has the right to choose whether or not she wants to respond to your messages or you know. But when you believe that you've gotten to the point where, and you will know as a man when you've gotten to a point with a woman where the energies are in sync. Like I'm texting, she's texting. If she got to that point with you and then she stopped, then the conversation can be different.
Or she never initiated
she
it.
every
every
never
time
was
it was
Every
really-
time it was me.
Okay, then you should have gotten your response from the beginning. That she was-
No, but you see that the response when you text her,
cordial.
she responds. She's with
Yes.
you. Like she's within the conversation. Immediately you say
Okay.
hi, then she's back. Like yes, are talking. But when you don't
will
start,
not
I'm told some
make
people are
she
lazy in
won't.
relationships.
She
I'm told
won't.
some people are very lazy in relationships. Like they would never be the one initiating, but as soon as you talk to them, they're yes,
that kind of thing.
hello, yes,
Yeah.
they are there. They give you 100%.
That's it.
Without being the ones initiating.
Maybe those are for the
thinking.
ladies that like the chase. There's some ladies that like men chasing them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I think
rather
it's like
than
that.
You know what?
Yeah.
There's a saying that says that the proof of desire is pursuit. Okay? Anywhere, no matter what personality you are, the proof of desire is pursuit. There's nobody on this earth who desires something and doesn't pursue it.
Right.
If you desire something, if you want something so bad, of course, the pursuits are different. Some people are very hard, some people are very, some people are very laid back. But whatever it is, you will see effort. Once you like something, you will see action. When there's no action, then the person is not really there. They may want it, but they are not certain. They are not sure. Okay? So I don't believe in that lazy, because that same person, I tell you, there's somebody else who will text them. But somebody will not text them. They'll just, hey, haven't you missed me? Hey, this and
They're
this.
seriously texting somebody, and the person is also ignoring them.
Yeah.
That's the
what it
crazy
is.
part.
So when the energies are not in sync, my brother, when the energies are not in sync, you're not getting that. If you got that in the beginning and you're not getting that later, then you know that, of course, there's a problem. There's something, she's not on the same wavelength with you. And if it didn't start that way, you should also know that she wasn't clearly interested. She just liked the friendship. Maybe for her, it was on a friendship level. She likes how you talk to her. She likes, she will respond all right. Maybe you're a funny guy. So she likes that. Ladies like
Or maybe your hair.
But I actually told her my intentions that I like her. I would like us to have a
And what did she say about it?
I was like, yeah, cool, I'm okay. And I was like, okay,
It's okay
but
for her
first,
to-
like, we have to get to know
Maybe
each
you
other.
were among the pool.
Exactly. There are other people
she
that
was
she
trying
was
to
also
see
trying to
who
see.
she would choose.
Okay, I think she didn't like it because I just remember there was a guy I met on Facebook. We were chatting. That was while I was in school. So finally, when I met him in person, I was like, no. But I liked him. I liked him as a person. But being in a relationship with him was a no for me. So I didn't know how to come up to like, listen, I don't want a relationship with you. I just had to keep ignoring. He would chat me up. But like, I was a bit very slow.
He got the message.
So I think he got the message and he had to.
He stopped. But she never got the opportunity to meet you. Both of you didn't meet physically. But how did you do? Did you feel disappointed?
Yeah, I felt a bit disappointed because you wanted to know somebody. Anytime you say hi, like she's there.
You feel they led you
So
on?
led you on. Yeah, that's the word. You felt
So I felt
on.
like, yeah, so at the point I was like, okay, just leave her alone. Just don't text again. And up to now, yeah, she hasn't texted.
She hasn't texted you, and she's still on social media. She has not deleted her account.
I think she sent me happy birthday. That one was in the comment section. People were text happy birthday.
What does it mean when it's in your comment section? What does it mean when it's in your inbox?
Oh, if it's in your inbox, it's like
it's
personal.
right?
Yeah,
the person
it
wants
has a
to,
personal feel.
You know, but comments, like comment section, everybody just say happy birthday, you know.
So today like this morning, that's when you saw the comment. Did it bring you back memories?
Not really.
Let's take a few messages, guys. Okay, so please, my name is Charles Nee Kobler Dansuman. Online dating is not real and it's not good. Okay, I'll write you like that. Good morning, Caspar from Tamale. I've tried online dating, but I find it difficult to trust them, so I decided to keep the relationship online because I really care about my emotions. I like to know if it's fine, I trust them and move to the next chapter or keep it on the same page. Okay, our relationship aspect.
You like me?
So she says, Casper says that he cares about his emotions. Now, he's finding it difficult to trust the person. He doesn't know whether he should move it to the next chapter or just keep it online like that because he doesn't want to crash his emotions.
He already has trust issues with the person. Like he doesn't.
He's just. I think it's a failure.
He's
the fear of fear. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, failure. Sorry.
Okay. You want me to respond to it?
Yeah, he said, should he move? I think honestly. I think do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst? No. Or then you move on with life. Yeah, people come and go.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Okay. Sorry. Life happens. People come and go. I mean, people die. You know. People die, and you have to let them go at some point in your life. So try it. If it works, happy for you. If it doesn't work, just grieve and, you know. Have you tried hot jollof with goat stew before?
Speaking of which,
today
it looks like.
Good morning. I'm really enjoying today's program and I'm following you guys closely. I'm equally a victim, 100% of online dating, and it's going very well. Then you're not a victim, you're a victor.
Yeah.
Okay. Marlo One Adams, congratulations on that. So I'm wondering, would you want your parent to choose partner for you? Would you not want your parents to choose a partner for you? Or you will not want your parents to choose a partner for you, but you are okay with online dating. Who can help me with the correlation?
You will not want your parents to choose a partner for you.
That's somebody you don't know. I think he means that if your parents are the ones choosing for you, then you don't know the person. So you don't want it. But that's because you want to know.
Online dating, you get to know
you want to know them, that's why. Anyway, MFR, Charlie, online dating is a scam. I've met one or two, which was a no-no for me. Good morning. Okay, I'm sorry that it went that way.
But when you see a beautiful girl on Instagram, it might not be a girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
More than ever.
That's a catfish. Yes. It was just last week that you AJ was teaching me what catfish meant. I only thought it's a spicy fish.
I get some very fine. So I know we are human beings, and sometimes on my Instagram I'll see some people come and comment. People I don't know randomly come and comment my picture. Oh, handsome. Oh, this and this. And then you click on your profile and you go and you're seeing the girl. And then for some reason, something tells you that this is not an actual person.
Why? Because it's too perfect.
You could tell that the pictures have been taken from
different,
you know.
Okay. And at times it has been posted the same day. Where check the time.
Yes.
Person posted all the pictures at once on just one day.
Yes.
So you could tell.
What would be your advice for somebody who wants to consider, going online to date? What would be advised?
In life, you take risks. Everything is risks. So. Take the risks.
Absolutely.
Try your luck. Okay, get to talk to the person. When you talk to someone, see, communication is very important. When you talk to someone, it's either your instinct or you pick something out of it. So the person should try your luck, meet people, talk to people, and at least you meet a person that you might like and move on with that.
So I think that honestly, I like the bit where it is control that it gives to women. Do you understand? Today, a woman can tell a man that, hey, I think I like you or I love you, without being judged.
Yeah.
Because when the disappointment comes, it's just with them. That the most is find a friend to cry on and all of that, but you're not judged. So I like the whole control bit. I also think that it is quite okay if the person is rational and logic enough, can apply some knowledge to sense and reasoning to provide himself some wisdom, to know that you can have a lot of options try your luck with some sense, but don't go and burden yourself with a lot of numbers. So this means that it is for that person who probably has tried one after the other and has not been lucky. So they say, you know what, I don't have time to waste 2 years, 3 years, especially somebody who's at a certain age. Yes. They don't have time to now try. Yeah. So you have an opportunity to try many at the time, because you're not losing out on anything. It's not like it is physical where somebody has come and hold you today, another person is coming to hold you today, so you're giving in too much. So it's just time and communication that you're giving in. Those are the two things. However, because of the numbers and statistics of predators, as you mentioned, security, and the disappointments, you go into an online dating, you must know that there are pictures and videos, and beyond that is how you meet a person and they're picking their nose.
Right.
You know, because they won't pick their nose taking a picture and a video.
You meet them in person and then...
Yeah. And I'll say, sister, you know. That's just me. I haven't tried it yet, but I think if I ever want to do it,
that's one
my piece of advice, if you go online to try dating, don't be tempted by the idea of, because it's online, you want to try multiple, because whatever it is, even getting to know multiple people, number one, there's no focus. So you're distracted by trying to get to know everyone. That's number one. Don't try to get to know so many people at the time and see what you... Try one. If it doesn't work, you know that at least I tried this one after the other. What's the second thing I was going to say? And then what I think about online dating, you see, just so we don't get over ourselves, online and reality is not so much different. It's not so much different. In real life, you have to go places to meet people. So we're sitting on the show, I meet this girl, like, oh wow, nice girl. This is how I start to get to know her. Hey, can I have your number? Can we start talking? And then it starts from there, right?
It's the same thing.
It's the same as online. The same, let's say, on Instagram, I see your picture.
Agree.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't agree to what?
I don't agree to it's the same thing. Okay,
let me tell you why it's the same thing. Okay. Let me tell you why there's no difference. Okay. So, wait, as you're sitting here now.
Something funny to say.
Okay, as you're sitting down now,
okay.
I don't know jack about you. Okay, but it's the first impression, it's the whatever that we've done here that, okay, I like the way she talks. And then, what's the difference between that and I'm on Instagram and then your feed or your page comes up and then you have a video, you're a content creator, right?
Yeah.
And then you're doing your Nigerian thing and you're doing, oh wow, I like the way she talks. I like, and then I get into your DM like, hi, I really like your content. I like the way you talk. It's very, very interesting. I think you're a very beautiful woman. Do you mind if we exchange contact and get to know each other? How's that different from seeing you right now after the show and I say, hey, I really like the way you talk. Do you mind if we exchange contact and get to know each other? Now, same steps. I'm going to be talking to you on phone anyways if I see you on DM or I get into your DM.
Okay.
We will exchange numbers or we'll stay in DMs and start chatting. Same thing if I took your WhatsApp number today, we'll start chatting. Okay. The only difference is that we'll now have to come and meet.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Meeting someone in person and getting their contact. Okay, you've met the person, at least you know how to talk and you can perceive some things.
Like
online, you could see someone really cute, and you're like, "Oh, well, let me get your contact."
Filter sentence. Okay.
And let's say, sorry to say, let's say the person has mouth odor.
Hey, sorry, I wouldn't be able to fetch that out online.
The way the star scream came out.
I mean, that's extreme, of course.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God, MFR dirty. How did I scream like I'm not on TV? But thank you for that reminder. On picture and video.
Oh, even body odor. You
have an experience because she's talking like she has a headache.
So real time saves you a few things, right?
Exactly.
I think when the researcher talked about you having a pool to choose from, I think the researcher meant that if what you require, you even have time to want to look other way. Do you understand? But it is online and you're not giving in your time, you're not giving in much. So the moment you see that somebody is give yourself an opportunity to try somebody who wants to also get to know you. This is somebody who has made up their mind that I want to get to know somebody and somebody should also get to know me. Okay, so when we say pool, we're not saying that you're talking to the same people of the same level. I think as the human anatomy is not built for that. If you're talking to somebody that you like, if you're in 100%, you don't have the energy to be engaging